Parents, you get your own weekly welcome this week. It's a special week. Well, since we are doing all of these new programs, I just wanted to make sure that we touch base real fast. First, I want to say I'm excited about these programs. I have seen great things from Imagine Math and Imagine Literacy in my own kids as they were doing this last year. So when I got this job at NDPA and found out that they were using the same programs, I was excited. I know these will benefit your kids. Savvis is looking great. Savvis is this huge program with tons and tons and tons of information in it. And what I love about Savvis is I get to pick and push forward just the things that I think are golden for your kids. So I don't want there to be tons of Savvis assignments at the grade levels for kindergarten and first grade, but I am going to put forward the good stuff. There are good texts, good stories, good math activities, interactive ones. Some things are a little more flat, like a worksheet, but they're still valuable. And so I want you to know that I'm really putting forth just the things that I think are golden for your kids. And that means I am spending a lot of time sifting through all of the good stuff, but I just want the golden stuff for your kids. So please let me know how things are going, what you are seeing. As things go on, your children will take assessments within Savvis. I don't want to do that this week since they are coming in for dibbles and they are doing the assessments on Imagine Literacy and Imagine Math. So they won't be doing them this week. That's a lot of assessing. But they'll do them next week, and they're kind of long and they're a little bit painful, I'll be honest. Those assessments in Savvis can be rough, okay? But when I have the results from those assessments, it is going to make it so that they get differentiated instruction or leveled instruction. The things that, the students that need a little more support in certain areas, I'll know where those areas are and I can support them in those areas with the material inside Savvis. The people who are ready for a different kind of challenge can be challenged in that way. And so it's going to be very customizable and it's going to be fantastic. So please be patient as we learn how to work Savvis. I do not know all the ins and outs on the student side. I'm trying to figure it out. That's what has taken me a little bit of time this week. But be patient with me, but come to me. I can't see what you see, so I don't know how it's showing up on your operating system or on your device. So please talk to me and we'll figure this out together, okay? I don't care how frustrated you are. If you're super, super frustrated, you can come to me. I can take it, okay? I'm not going to be upset or offended by your frustration because I know I get frustrated too with technology sometimes. And then I became a digital teacher. But I'm here, okay? That's my job. That's why you have me. I'm your tech support. And I just need you to be patient as I figure it out too, okay? So please come to me, please talk to me. We'll figure this out together. Now, last week I sent some information about handwriting and we talked about proper pencil grip, right? So you can have one finger on top or two. Either is fine, but I want to back up from handwriting as I've seen lots of handwriting samples come in from you guys. Thanks for sending those in. You guys are golden. As those have come in, I see that maybe I just jumped the gun a little bit with our kindergartners, that they're just not quite ready, and some of our first graders are just not quite ready with the hand strength. So we will keep writing, we will keep practicing, but we need to also strengthen our hands with handwriting activities that aren't anything to do with paper and pencils, okay? You can strengthen a child's hands when they play with Play-Doh. They play with kinetic sand. They play with anything ooey gooey, whatever. If they're moving it around and moving their fingers in it, that's going to help strengthen their hands, the hand-eye coordination and everything. Other things that are great are things that break apart and go back together. Magnets, Legos, any kind of tile that kind of just pops in and out. So things like that are going to help strengthen their hands as well. The last one that I think is great is cutting. Now I know that you might not love cutting projects because you don't want scissors left out and you don't want little cut pieces of paper messes. I'm a mom too, and I know it's frustrating, but it really will benefit your kid and it doesn't have to cost you anything. Hand them the grocery paper ad or any kind of whatever, old magazine, papers that you printed the wrong thing, it doesn't matter. Hand it to them, hand them a pair of scissors, and let them at it. Tell them to cut out different shapes. Tell them to just cut out strips. Tell them to cut it into as many tiny pieces as they can, which will make a big mess. Then you teach them how to vacuum. Well, I hope that helps. So I hope you can do some hand strengthening activities with your children this week. I hope that things go well with signing into these new programs. Let me know if they're not. And please communicate with me if you need anything at all. I'm so glad to be your kids' teacher. Really, I have been so impressed with these students. I just adore them. It's been fabulous so far, and I'm so glad that I'm here in DPA with you, and I'm so glad you're here with me. Thank you. I'll see you soon.